Okay. If you come closer like
How the hell
this.
do I get on here? Like, oh my God. My foot's asleep.
Oh no, wait, I can't sit this way because mine will be asleep too.
Wait,
okay. I
what
think
are we
we're
doing?
live, guys. I think we're live, right?
Royce is sleeping.
Live.
Royce is
Oh, I
sleeping.
know. Please, guys.
Oh my
This
goodness.
was.
Oh, my foot's asleep, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
So we're sitting here eating a little bit of lunch. That's why
Alexa
you
made
guys
this soup. You guys, this soup. This is like better than what you do in the bedroom. Look at the soup. Look at the soup. This is. Look at the color. Look at the broth. Oh. This is marry me chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to buy another ring and propose again. This is delicious.
Yeah, but you were calling it propose to me chicken soup.
I don't know the name of it. All I know is that it's very delicious.
So guys, can you believe that we are back? And it's kind of freaking me out because like we are back with the bump dates and I'm like watching our baby sleep that was in my stomach the last bump date. So it's just like so crazy.
Wait, I feel like I'm out of frame. I feel like I'm floating in and out of frame.
You are, so you gotta come.
Why can't you move this? Why can't you move like that way a little bit?
Because we have this lip in our counter. Maybe I can move back and then you're kind of in more with your soup.
All right, let me see.
Yeah.
Trying to get in. I'm trying to get in. Okay, let me see.
Oh, now we have a leaf.
Leaf.
Okay, guys, sorry.
Is it rude if I eat my soup?
No, I might have to eat something too, guys. So
look at show them what you got. Show them what you got. This is why I'm eating the soup. Show them, everybody. Oh, hey Kelly. Kelly is here.
I get the first thing I see on DoorDash because I'm just always hungry. I got 99 restaurants. First of all, we went pumpkin picking, so there's pumpkins. I got 99 restaurants, honey barbecue chicken, and then I got spinach artichoke dip because I've been loving chips and French fries and stuff this pregnancy, but we're going to get all into that. But
I didn't know when you were pregnant, you get to order 3 meals.
I order like 4. So, okay, guys, we are back. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you are not new, I know there's Von V.
Oh, Von V.
We have Angela Harding.
Oh my God,
I can see all my OG bump date followers, and I'm so excited. So if you guys don't know what a bump date is, and some people on Facebook were kind of asking, like, what's a bump date? A bump date is just a week-to-week live that I do about my pregnancy, where I come on live and I chat with you guys and I update you on like everything going on in my pregnancy.
I feel like the camera's a little bit foggy. Hold on, wait a minute.
It could be.
Is that better? Can you guys see? Oh my goodness!
That's so much better.
That's so much better. That was ridiculous. What are you doing with these bump dates? You have to make sure like that it actually.
Hi Gina. Hi California.
Oh, I see Anna's here as well.
Irene in New Mexico. Ann Dunlap said Royce is missing.
Yes, he is.
Let me tell you something. Royce woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I told Matt, I walked into our room, I'm like, I think this might be the most miserable Royce has been in 2 years, in his whole life. If
you see on Facebook, you guys, I was trying to like do.
Oh yeah, those lives are really funny.
They're not even funny. They're disappointing. Actually, I was trying to do like lives and like I was like, oh, I'm like what? Because it would start off so good. So he was being so cute, and I'm like, oh, let me go live. I got to show everybody like Royce pumpkin picking. And then the minute that we got on, you guys, with the live, he'd be like, oh!
Yeah, he had like bursts of okay today, but he needed a nap so bad. I think he was so overtired. He went to bed way too late last night. And it was just, today was like he was up at 6:30 and did not stop crying until he just fell asleep at, I don't know, 1:30. I think he fell asleep. So that's why I figure I'm going to come on and do my bump date while he is not screaming, but Royce will be on the bump dates. I can guarantee you. Matt will be popping in. Royce will be popping in.
Yes.
Do you want some of my food? Is that what you're
I'm just looking to see what you got over there. Look at this. Look at this food. Look at she's got all different. She's got a whole smorgasbord over here. She's got French fries and wraps, and she's got she's got like this dip and stuff over here. She's got like so many snacks and things. Like I don't know.
Well, I will tell you guys with this particular pregnancy, it's been rough, and I'm going to start off from the beginning since this is the first bump date. But this has been rough, and I've been super, super food oriented, like this pregnancy. Like, oh my God, Faith B said, any cravings yet? I feel like every single day I have a new craving. Every day has been a new craving. I've been loving like chips and dip. Like I always want like a chip and dip, French fries.
But I think that was like that before you've been pregnant.
Yeah, I like chips and dip.
She loves the chips and dip. Alexa loves a snack.
Oh my God, what else cravings did I have? Baklava at one point, which I am Greek, but I've literally only had baklava like twice in my whole life. I'm like, how am I craving this? Greek food. What else was I craving? One day I wanted just like this peanut butter sundae, like ice cream. Here's how this one's kind of working. If I see something, I will want it. Chicken tenders. That was my biggest. That's been my biggest one.
Oh my God! Remember
chicken
tenders like in. Oh my God!
I have been wanting chicken tenders so badly throughout this pregnancy, which is funny because last pregnancy with Royce, I had a meat aversion for 9 months straight. Like, could not eat steak, chicken, like no meat, no meat. If I did have it, because I did have to have it, it was in like a salad with like dressing and vegetables. Like I'd have to like mix it with all this stuff. But anyways, that's not the case this time. This time I'm eating. And I just always want food. But where should we start? I think we should start off from like when I found out I was pregnant.
Oh my God. I think that's the most important part. Because you know what the crazy part was is that you were getting, I think you should start off with like how many crazy, like times you were testing. Like you were like, we were like getting so many disappointing test results.
Yes,
like I think that was the hardest thing.
Over a year. So this pregnancy took, I feel like it was so long awaited because it really did take me a long time. I mean, we started around when Royce turned about 1. So he turned 1 last August. So I feel like we really got serious like September, October of last year. So with Royce, it was so quick. I feel like we tried like one time and it was like, boom, Royce was here. So, oh my God, it's crazy. So it took us so long. And, it was just like, we thought there was like so many weird things that were happening to me and just so many instances where we were like, oh my God, I have to be pregnant. Like, oh my God, I have to be pregnant. And like, I would take the test and there were times like, I remember us being in Florida last winter and I was like, we were shocked when it was negative or like when I would end up getting my period. Like I'd come up to you and be like, oh my God, I got my period. Like, how is this possible?
But also, not to get like into TMI, but it was so weird, you guys, because first of all, Alexa was having like weird things with her cycle where she's like, oh, like yes. You thought you missed your period, but you didn't because there were times when
I had an extra one in like
an extra
May.
one. Yeah, so there was a time when she called her doctor and it like screwed us all up. So we really thought she was pregnant at one point and she wasn't.
Yes.
And then we called the doctor and the doctor was like, oh, you probably are pregnant. Oh, it was weird. It was weird. And I think
my body really, I will say my body is just very sensitive. It always has been. And ever since I had Royce, like my body truly took about 2 years to get back to normal, like normal cycle, like literally 2 years. And I even told Matt recently, mentally, I think like 18 months to 2 years is like my sweet spot for like feeling like I have it all together, feeling like my body's back, feeling like mentally I'm back, feeling like I have everything under control. Because by the time Royce was like 18 months, I don't know. I just felt so much better. He was older, more independent. I feel like I had his schedule down. And I don't know, 18 months to 2 years. I mean, it really took my body that long to like get it together again. So anyways, I found out I was pregnant. So the first week in July, I found out. And it was crazy because so Matt was on tour. I was home alone. And I remember having anxiety, like Royce was in daycare. I was just like around the house. Remember I texted you and I'm like, I just don't feel right. Like I kind of have a headache. Like I have like a lot of anxiety.
Was this the week that you found out?
The day I found out.
Yes.
So I texted you and Matt was like, well, you know what? You haven't had like coffee. Why don't you just like order yourself a coffee and just like relax and like chill. So I ended up going, and this will all make sense in a minute. I ended up going on DoorDash. That's our favorite thing. And I went on DoorDash and I was just like looking at different like coffees.
Although lately we can't afford the DoorDash, you guys. DoorDash is out of control. Like that's another topic for another day.
Oh my God, no, it's so bad.
Alexa had a craving the other day for what was it? Chili's?
It wasn't even a craving. I didn't know what I wanted. And I just like saw Chili's and I was like, okay, now I have to have it. And
I love how it's just, it wasn't a craving. It was like at 11 o'clock at night, she wanted something. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Yes, it was.
9.
So I was like, okay, you choose who to believe. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like we'll go and DoorDash it. So then Alexa like ordered 2 things. She ordered like what was it? Well, I ordered something. I ordered like what did I order?
You ordered fajitas.
Fajitas.
Which were like $30.
And Alexa ordered something else. Anyways, the bill, you guys, for Chili's, It was a $35 order.
It's like $75.
It came out to $77. I was like, oh. So I went to cancel the order. I ended up pressing order instead. I was so pissed. I was like, I could be eating filet mignon right now instead of having Chili's, a $77 meal.
Expensive, but
DoorDash is out of control.
I will say I do cook a lot though, to get a little off topic. I mean, I do cook a lot. Like we're not constantly DoorDashing, but DoorDash is my favorite being pregnant because when you're pregnant, you just don't know what you want. And we'll get into that too. But anyways, so I ended up ordering on DoorDash. I saw like a sweet cream coffee from Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
So random. And at the same time, I was getting hungry. So I was like, you know what, let me just throw in like a kid's order of like chicken nuggets and like fries, whatever. I'll get that. Ordered that. I'm like sitting on the couch and I'm sipping on the coffee and it was so good. And then I ended up eating, like inhaling the chicken tenders. And I'm like, why did those taste so good? Like they tasted like the best chicken tenders I ever had. And then I go in my head, I'm like, I kind of want Raising Cane's, which is another chicken tender place.
Which is so different because last time, didn't you have an aversion to chicken? Like you
I just said for meat,
okay.
Meat
all right.
for 9 months. 9 months straight. I couldn't eat meat for 9 months. So anyways, that thought alone, I was like, wait. Why do I want chicken tenders from 2 different places? Like, why am I like having an intense craving? Why are these so good? In my head, I swear to you, I am not making this up. I heard a voice in my head say, go take a test. When I tell you, I was not anywhere near my period, never mind a missed period. Who knew if it was even going to be missed by the time it came? It was like 2 weeks away. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just go try it. And I knew it probably, if I was pregnant, I knew it would come up on one of those tests, not the digital, the ones that like you don't really know if you are or not. It's like, is it a faint line? Is it 2 lines? Is it 1? But I'm
those
like, it'll come up.
Those are like the COVID test. When we did the COVID test, and I was like, I could never figure out like, is the
my
line
God,
there? Is the
COVID
line not there?
test.
Oh, those friggin' COVID tests drove me crazy.
Those are ridiculous.
Because don't you feel like when you take those tests, like your mind plays tricks and you're like,
yes.
Oh, do I see the line? Do I not see the line?
Okay, so I took the test.
And then, wait. Then you gotta, like, I remember the COVID test, which is the same bullshit, right? You had to go, like, I was texting my friends and be like, can you send me your positive COVID test? I want to see, like, what your positive looks like with mine. Because, like, I don't know. Because it says, like, if you see the faintest line, it's positive. But it's like, if you kind of
that's pregnancy test, too. That's
what I'm saying.
Same thing as pregnancy test. So I was like, let me take this one because at least, like, the line will come up. I feel like even if I were pregnant and I took the digital, I'm like, I don't think the digital will come up because I was like, it wasn't my first pee of the morning. Like I already peed 100 times that day. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to come up. Anyways, so I went in the bathroom. I took the test and I'm like, okay, let me just wait. I waited it out and I get that little stick and I'm like, am I seeing a faint line? And I recorded all this, by the way. Like this is going on YouTube. Like you'll be able to see my full reaction from start to finish. Like each test I took and like, oh my God. So it was like the faintest line ever. And I'm like, I think that is a line. Like, I don't know if I'm going crazy. So I call up my best friend, Alex, and I'm like, Al, I think I see a line on this test. Like now Alex was also pregnant. She had just told us the week before that she was. And I was like, oh my God, I was like freaking out. I FaceTimed her. I'm sending her picture after picture in the window. I'm like, Al, I swear this is a line. I swear this is a line. She's like, it is. Oh my God, it is. But I'm like, I don't trust it. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I hung up with her. I'm like, the only way I can find out. They're like already, her and Dave were like, congratulations. I'm like, guys, I don't know yet. Hold on. Like, let me go take it digital. Like we need to know if it's digital. That's going to tell us. Sure enough, I go and I take the test, the digital, and it says pregnant. And I was shocked. I feel like before I even called you, I took like 2 or 3 tests.
But wait a minute. I think when you called me, you showed me the line one, not the digital one.
No,
I think you showed me the line one
the digital
because
yet.
I was like,
I wanted to be sure I knew before I called you.
But you showed me the line because I was like, when I saw the pregnancy test, I was kind of like, is that really a line? Is it not? Like I was a little bit.
No, Matt. I sent you the picture after, but I think it was the digital. I think it was because it was like clear as day, pregnant.
Maybe.
And I wanted to show you on
one.
camera because Matt was in sound check. And so, of course,
and I had no idea, by the way. Everyone, like, Gina's asking me, Matt, did you know? I had no idea because you gotta understand, like, when you're actively trying and you're like getting like, negative, like negative result after negative result like there was so many times when Alexa was saying like, I know my body, I'm pregnant, this is happening. She was acting weird and like weird things would happen that I was like, my mind was so screwed up. I didn't know what to believe. I'm going to be honest with you.
Either. And it was just like a crazy year of that. I feel like it was much easier when we were trying with Royce, but my body has obviously changed. But anyways, long story short, so this will all my reaction and everything will be on YouTube. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to screen record when I called Matt, so I don't have his reaction, but he was so excited. You were with Sean and Ricardo. You guys were in sound check. I forgot what city you were in. And you were like, what? And like, Matt just kept texting me like, I can't believe you're pregnant. Like, I can't believe you're pregnant. Oh my God, I'm so excited you're pregnant. Like, we were just going back and forth, and then celebrated when we got home, when he got home. But yeah, so my reaction will be up on YouTube. It was so crazy. Von V said that must have been so exciting. It was so exciting to finally get that positive test again. Like, you wait so long. So after that, I took like 5 more tests. That's what I did the first time too. And like, they're literally all still in my drawer. Like, I just keep them. I don't know why. And they were all pregnant. But then remember, there was one that was not pregnant.
Yes.
So it was like the line one came up pregnant. Then I took a digital
Alexa
pregnant.
was peeing on everything. She was like peeing on all the sticks.
I was like, okay, let me just use all the rest of them that I had.
Oh God! So then
I just want to
we make our own problems. So she went and felt the need to pee on every single stick to further prove that she was pregnant, and then one came back not pregnant because
and I was
I
like,
guess you used up all your hormone or something.
I must have,
or was too diluted.
Well, it was only 3 weeks. So guys, when I found out,
what was the test? What was the test you used? First response? First
response was the first one, and then clear, blue, digital for the other ones.
And they both came back pregnant.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what helped me too. I'm like, this is 2 different brands. Like,
oh, I see.
And I was like, oh my God. So anyways, it was just nuts. And I almost couldn't believe it either because I hadn't missed a period yet. I was still like over a week due to get to my period. Then they usually say you want to wait 7 days after a missed period. So that was like 2 weeks away that I would have been testing. And now here I am 2 weeks before in testing. So anyways, I was just shocked. I was absolutely shocked. I could not believe it came up on a test at 3 weeks. Like, I was 3 weeks pregnant. Okay. Fast forward. I tell my mom, I tell my sister, they were staying with me while Matt was away. And I call up my stepsister that same night. And I tell her the news too. So if you don't know, my stepdad, Anthony, who passed, had a daughter, Carly, and she is me and Ava's stepsister. And she's your age. Yeah, so we're a little bit different in age, but she's just like us. And so I call her and I'm like, Carly, oh my God, you're not going to believe it. Like, I'm pregnant. Like, look at this test. Like, whatever, surprise. So she's like all excited. And she's like,
this is
wait,
this is before this even happened.
No.
Am I getting this wrong?
No, you are getting this wrong. She told me, and then I'll explain, backpedal a little bit, because this is the only way it's going to make sense.
Okay, because I don't even understand this now, because I was away on a tour, so I missed out on a lot. I'm like getting feed, like, I'm like, all right, so I don't even know this. I call
Carly, and hi, Tenzin from Switzerland. Oh my God, I always want to go. I've always wanted to go to Switzerland.
Wait, keep on the story, because I got to listen to this and try to make sure I get it straight. So
I call up Carly that night, and I'm like, Carly, I'm pregnant. Oh my God. So she's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And she's like, wait, I had a dream yesterday. And I'm like, you did? And she's like, I told Ava about it. And that's my sister. And I said, what? I go, Ava didn't tell me about a dream. She goes, oh my God, she must have forgot. I had a dream that we were all together, like all of our family, and we were at someone's house with a pool. Not our house. She's like, we didn't recognize like the pool. It was just a backyard and a pool. And she's like, we were having a cookout. She goes, and my dad appeared in the dream on a chair rocking a baby. And in singing a Barry Manilow song. She'll tell me, I got to remember the song. She will tell me it's something about baby. And he's singing that specific song to the baby, sitting there rocking the baby. She's like, but I was so confused because I'm like, here we are all as a family. Like, whose baby is this? She's like, it's yours. I start freaking out. My mom's next to me. She starts freaking out. I call up Ava. I'm like, Ava, you didn't tell me about this dream. She's like, oh my God, I totally forgot.
I thought the song was like, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Baby. No?
Oh, it could have been.
Wasn't that the song?
It could have been. I got to ask Carly again. Oh. Yeah, she knows specifically the song in the dream that he was singing. So, so this is where I have to backpedal because she told me the day after she had the dream. When she had the dream, she did not tell me.
Okay. All right.
It was the next day that I found out I was pregnant. So I swear, obviously my stepdad sent us this child. I think he was the one that was in my head saying, go take a test.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, go find out. And I just fully believe that he sent us this child. And I think it's the perfect time. I think Royce is the perfect age. I think we are finally in our new house. And it just couldn't have been any better. Like, we are so excited. Like, we are so over the moon.
I think what I remember is all of a sudden, like, Ava, you left the test out and Ava walked in and she saw the test, right?
Yeah, I have the video.
And then she was like, oh my God, when she found out that you're pregnant, she told you at that moment, she was like, oh my God, Carly just had the dream.
Oh, maybe she did. Maybe she told me first, and then I called Carly and like confirmed it. And I was like, I want to hear about this. Oh my God!
And now I'm telling you, she did because I remember her. I remember that.
I have the video. I can check.
I'm about to lose my mind. Now I have two different stories going through my head. I remember.
Who cares? It's all the same.
You're screwing with my memories. I remember being on FaceTime and your sister walking in and you're like, oh, I'm going to leave the test on the counter.
Yeah, I did.
This is the pregnancy brain.
I have the video. No, I have. Oh, God.
This is a symptom.
God.
Alexa's got pregnancy brain right now. She can't remember anything.
If you don't tell me a million times, or if it didn't happen in the past 3 minutes, I don't remember.
I could have sworn that Ava walked in, saw the pregnancy test on the counter.
I can't remember. I have
took it up and said, what's this? It was like, no way. And then she put the test on and was like, oh my God, Carly had a dream last night.
All right, maybe she did. I got to look back at the video. But I
was away, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just like I'm not figuring things out because like I was away at the time.
Catherine Ann said, I loved eating ramen, but without the seasoning. I would boil the ramen, then add butter and locatelli. See, I'm going to crave this.
What's this locatelli? What?
Romano cheese. I'm literally going to crave this. I'm probably going to have to make it tonight because when I see something, I want it immediately. But
what does like a craving do? Like what does a craving like mean? Like what do you feel when you go through a craving?
Oh my God. It's like, it's mouth watering. Like I literally feel my mouth salivating and I'm like, I have to have it now. And it almost gets like aggravating if you can't have it or if you can't taste it. I told Matt, like, I wish he could know how good food tastes when you're pregnant. Like chocolate milk right now tastes like, I don't even know, heaven. Like every time I eat something that I really want, it just tastes like absolute heaven. Like on my birthday, remember, because I was pregnant on my birthday and I was craving Iggy's, if you're from New England or Rhode Island, Doughboys, clam cakes, chowder.
Oh, yes.
And I ate that whole thing. It was just gone. I wanted it so bad. So that was a craving at one point. I have had so many cravings. I remember you guys used to ask me on my old bump dates, like, do you have any cravings? And I'm like, not really, like kind of. I remember like tart things with Royce. I really liked lemonade.
No, you didn't have any cravings with Royce.
I ate so well with Royce.
I was here for the cravings and she had nothing. Cause I was like, oh, I can't wait to get in the car
it was
like 3 a.m. I was so disappointed in not having cravings.
A couple times with Royce. I remember one night in specific with Royce, I wanted KFC mashed potatoes, but I also wanted a Taco Supreme from Taco Bell.
Yes.
That was like the weirdest thing I've ever gotten. Then I used to like to go to Sonic and I used to get mozzarella sticks and a hot fudge sundae. That was like what I vividly remember from Royce.
But it wasn't really a craving. It wasn't like I need that. You were just kind of like,
I was like, oh, I could go for that. Like, yeah, no, like these are like
cravings now.
I need like whatever.
Now I know.
I need to look for it.
But you didn't have so last time you were pregnant, you did not get the whole I need to eat right now. Like this pregnancy here is like Alexa can't go 5 minutes. Like if she gets hungry, she has to eat right now at this second. You didn't have that with Royce. Like now it's like we could be randomly like sitting here like right now, like we're doing right now, and Alexa's like, I need to eat right now. And then all of a sudden it's like if we don't stop and get her something, it's like she feels like she's gonna die.
I will die or pass out, either one. So thank you, Gina. She goes, Lexi, you're so adorable. Thank you. I'm nuts. So Marla said Royce will be so excited to have a baby brother. And then Sarah said, we have KFC and Taco Bell in the same drive-through here. Would have worked great. That's exactly. So in Smithfield, Rhode Island, there is one of those KFC Taco Bells, and they share the same building. And that's where I got that. Yes, absolutely. Already there, Sarah, I got that. But yes, no, this time that was one of my toughest symptoms ever this pregnancy. And I say was because it is very, very slightly calming down now. There was a time where I would have to wake up in the middle of the night, feeling like I was going to pass out in the middle of the night from sleeping. Up my stomach. I can't even describe to you the pain that I felt. And then like a heat wave would come over me, and then I would throw up. If I didn't eat, I would throw up in the morning. So I would throw up. So my symptoms were literally from the day I found out I was pregnant. I was like bedridden for like 2 months after that. I could not get out of bed. The exhaustion was unreal. I had migraines, which I'm still getting. I'm actually in the middle of getting one right now. I'm going to need medicine when we get off. Migraines I'm getting, morning sickness. I'll tell you, because we're week 16, I'm going to tell you about this past week. Round ligament effing pain, guys. Round ligament pain. That, I thought something was seriously wrong 3 days ago. I didn't even know if we were going to have a bump date. Because
when you would say it like that,
I'm like, what is going on? I was in so much, I say discomfort, but now that I'm not feeling it anymore, that was pain. That was pain. Because holy crap, it felt like, first of all, my stomach was like expanding. It felt like muscles were moving. It felt like the baby was moving. And I'm only 16 weeks, mind you.
Yeah, but you're starting to feel the baby now too.
I think I am. I think I'm starting to feel it early. And this made me realize. So you guys know, if you were pregnant, round ligament pain. Did not get that last time with Royce. Did never,
ever, he was upside down. He was the wrong way.
But Royce was the wrong way for literally a majority of the pregnancy. Literally from probably where we're updating now, like 16 weeks, maybe 20 weeks and on, Royce was breech. Like Royce was breech the whole pregnancy.
Which was actually good for you, because I think that's the reason why Alexa didn't have any pain whatsoever. You had very little discomfort. I think because he was upside down, something with the position, because he was stuck up against her ribs. So his head wasn't down. So I don't think you were feeling any pressure down there.
No. I went into labor with absolute zero pain. Zero.
None.
Painless birth.
And
zero pain.
I was at the show, and D Hart says, Matt, you're hilarious. I'm not even doing anything.
No, he is.
I was at the show, and you were what, 6 centimeters dilated?
5. But 90% of face.
That's what it was, 90% of face. And everybody, and Alexa was FaceTiming with me in the audience at the show, because obviously she went into labor early, and everybody was like, what? Like, how are you not having any pain? And she's like, yeah. And somebody stuck their finger up there and felt his foot.
Yeah, and they were like, we gotta get her going. Like he's coming down, like he's descending feet first. So, oh my God, this kid, like now it all makes sense. How Royce came into the world really makes sense with his personality. Let me tell you. But anyways, it was great, but we're going to get into birth a lot more in these bump dates, and there's so much to talk about. We're already 27 minutes in. I'm not going to keep you guys all day because we literally have every single week for the next 5 months. Yes. So that's good. But I just want to tell you about this past week because this is week 16. So if you guys don't know, if you're new to the bump dates, I do every single week. So next week will be week 17, week 18, week 19, week 20. And it's fun because every week is different. Next week I'll be seeing my doctor. So I'll be able to update you guys on what my doctor says, heart rate, stuff like that. And then we have our anatomy scan at 20 weeks. So in about 3 more weeks, we have our big anatomy scan, which is fun. Can be scary, but it's fun. You really get to see the baby for a whole hour, moving and every limb and every bone and it's just incredible. So that's all coming up. You guys know the gender. If you didn't know, it's a boy.
Thank God. Thank God. He needs a brother so bad, you guys.
Excited. We are so excited. It's a boy. We do have a name, and we are going to tell you guys the name. And I was really hoping I wouldn't slip up on this live, and I think I'm good. It is chosen. We stuck with the R's, but we are not going to release it just yet, only because we need to get some things settled. Yeah, first.
I gotta get that taken care of today.
Yeah, people tried to steal Royce's name basically and sell it back to us. So
yeah, so last time we were so excited, we said the name right away. We said Royce's name, and then all of a sudden, people bought the Instagram handles, the face, the website. So many things.
You're getting email, here. We're like, oh my God.
Yeah, people bought. So anyways, people bought the website and then tried to go and sell it back to us. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. And then also, just so you know, if you came in a little bit late, these bump dates stay right on my page. You can come back and see them anytime. You can actually see all my bump dates with Royce. They're still all on my page. So much fun.
You should go back and compare. That should be a video, like compare like week 16 versus week 16, because you have like the bump dates on there.
That's such a good idea.
Because we forget.
That's
I forget
a good idea. And I
doing.
started my bump dates with Royce at week 16. So I'm starting the exact same time with this one that I did last time. So you guys know sometimes Matt pops in them. It's usually just me. Royce, I'm sure will be popping in them. And they're going to be great. They're going to be really, really fun. I usually go for a half hour, depending how much I have to talk about. But I will finish with the round ligament pain that I felt this week. So unbelievably painful. And someone said they felt that. And, oh my God, Barbara Vega says my legs during pregnancy made me cry with pain. Catherine Garcia, I had lots of those pains. It was terrible. So I did put it up on my Instagram and I said, has anyone else felt this? Because I was freaked out, guys. I called the on-call. The only thing I could compare it to, which was freaking me out, is it felt like I was in labor again. Like it felt like so much pressure. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom and I'm like, this is really freaking scary for 16 weeks. So I called my doctor, the on-call, and they were like, okay, this all sounds okay. And it sounds like it's probably around ligament pain, but they're like, we just want to make sure that, your cervix isn't opening too early. We might have to fix that. I'm like, oh my God. So I was so stressed out for a day. Anyways, they got back to me and they said it really just sounds like round ligament pain. Unfortunately, it's very uncomfortable. You can try stretching, all different things. I tried a warm bath, just resting. I think I was doing too much. I always am. Black Island Girl said, yeah, Matt is background material. No, in these he is. I'm sorry. He is. Sorry. This is my channel. Go to his if you want to see him.
Well, I don't even know I can't even comment on this. I have no idea what the hell. If you ask me what she's going through, I have no idea.
Well, no, but you kind of sometimes bring in a fun husband perspective. Leanne Walter says, what kind of pain? I missed that. Oh, round ligament pain. So I had no idea what this even was. Apparently we have round ligaments and they're kind of stretchable and they're really low. But during pregnancy, they go really, really high.
Almost like an elastic.
And it's like an elastic. It looks they stretch and it can just cause you a lot of pain and a lot of pressure. But throughout this week, I feel like I have felt little blips and kicks. And I swear I do. Because at first I was psyching myself. And I'm like, I don't think those are kicks. It's so early. But I'm like, no, I know what a kick feels like. I know. Oh my God. Sammy Suggs says the pain almost took me out 4 months. I begged my doctor for any help.
They can't do anything for you either. It's ridiculous. They can't. It's crazy when you're pregnant, how you can call the doctor a million times. They're like, yeah, normal. Yeah, ice. Yeah, heat.
Oh my God.
You can't do anything.
Yeah, it's painful. She's like, it's muscle memory. The muscles know where they're going. So it's just painful when they go back. I'm painful. I can't even move. I can't sleep. I
can
can't
you take Tylenol for that or no? Does that help or no?
I don't know. Usually they say, what, Tylenol from here up?
That's what I normally
I don't know.
No, yeah.
I've been taking a lot of Tylenol, which I don't really like, but my migraines are just horrible. So that's another symptom. So I took a long time to come back on social media because I was just so sick, you guys, for the first trimester and the first 3 months. I don't think I wore makeup for 3 months. I didn't get out even on my birthday. I was like, Matt, we can't go anywhere crazy. I can't, I literally can't move. I'm going to throw up. It was horrible. And of course with a toddler, so different. There was so many times I was over the toilet and he was dragging me by my hand and he's like, Mommy, eat. And I'm like, hold on 1 second. I'm just puking. 1 minute, 1 minute, Royce. So it's funny, but yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting journey this time around, guys. I think this pregnancy and these bump dates are going to be very different than my last ones. And it's just funny that Royce will be on them too. And he was the baby of the bump dates last time. And now he's probably going to be running in the background of half of these bump dates. So super fun. Gina says, Alexa, I used to be scared of the chiropractic. Honestly, it's the best. My friend is a chiropractor and you would believe would you believe they adjust newborns? I do know that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Hope you feel better. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Gina. I know I am very scared of the chiropractic.
Oh, I love a chiropractor.
Leanne brings up something interesting too. She goes, I'm terrified of the morning sickness. So Leanne, I had so much anxiety my first trimester because just like that, I was also terrified of it. And it would make me feel like death. I have no other way to describe it. I felt like I was dying. And every morning I would have anxiety when I woke up because I go, oh my God, this is going to be like another day of hell. And I have a toddler, and it gave me so much anxiety. I'm like, every day I woke up with like impending doom. I'm like, what is today going to bring? What symptom is today going to bring?
But you know what? I got to tell you. So here's my biggest secret. I hate to throw up. I am afraid to throw up, you guys. So when I throw up, like I start crying. I'm like, oh. Like I am.
This got me a little bit more used to throwing up. Now I don't really care.
The fact that you like when Alexa's got morning sickness, like, and she just goes and like it's just like I'm in bed and I'm like, oh my God, like it sounds like an exorcism. It sounds like an exorcism.
He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, but okay. No, I'm not.
Yeah, but you do it like a champ. Like you go and you do what you have to do and you come right back and then you do it again. I'm like,
no choice.
I mean, I try not to make a big deal.
I grab a cold cloth, I like put it on my neck, and I'm like, okay, Royce, what do you want for breakfast? Like, oh my God, it's just been a freaking crazy.
That's literally how it is too. She's like, hold on. I think I was talking to you like in the morning one day, and you were like, hold on, I have to go throw up. I'll be right back.
Like,
and I was
1 minute,
oh, okay.
please.
I'm like, I didn't know like that. That's just like so nonchalant.
Yeah, well, it does get nonchalant. And you know what's odd about the pregnancy sickness? I don't know if anyone else felt this way, but I did. It doesn't come with nausea all the time. So like there's a lot of times where I would just be standing there and I'm just like, oh yeah, oh shit, I have to go throw up right now. Like it didn't really come with much nausea for me, but then like I'd have it all day and all night. It sucked. I
don't think you ever threw up with Royce either.
No. I threw up once that whole pregnancy, and that was over a migraine.
Yeah.
I remember I woke up in the middle of the night with a pregnancy migraine. I took Tylenol and I threw up the Tylenol right away, and I just went back to sleep because I said,
Lisa's I cried too, and I'm 65. It's true though. I get so scared because I always think I'm gonna choke and die. Like that's the one thing. Like every time I'm not a good. Like I will hold it down, you guys. I will hold it down.
Like,
I am so not good. I don't like the feeling. I don't like anything. Like I am petrified of. Like that's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is throwing up.
Oh my gosh. Nicole said, congratulations. Thank you. Patricia said, I think she meant how's things going with the baby room. Okay, I'm so excited, guys. I have just recently, like I feel like this week I've started like exploding with like nesting and like wanting to get his room done.
I'm so excited because I want that room done.
Oh my God. It's just like since we moved in, like almost like a full year ago, it's just been like an empty room. It's been like a playroom for Royce. It just doesn't look complete. Like you go to like Royce's room and it's adorable. Then you go to like their bathroom and it's adorable. Then you go to that room and it's like empty. So, you know, Matt and I are very like intuitive. We're very into like the energy and like bringing good energy and like using rooms and decorating and things like that. So I'm like, okay, it's time. Like we need to start putting like nice little baby energy into there. And we really want to start teaching Royce, like this is where another baby's going to be. Like,
wait a minute, one thing. Nicole says I'm petrified to vomit. Thank you guys so much because like I thought I was the only one. I am so afraid.
Leanne said me too. Phobia of vomiting.
I have a phobia. I think I'm gonna die.
Sarah McKee's like me. I'd rather get it out.
Nope. Like I know some people who will make themselves do it. God bless you. There's some people who can do it like no problem. For me, nope.
And then oh my God, Karen said I had 3 pregnancies with sick 24/7 with
but wait,
all 3.
I'm trying to like me and Alexa are disagreeing on this because Alexa's having such a hard time. Like there's some things from Royce's room that have to come out of his room and go into the baby's room.
No.
For example,
I know you're gonna say no.
Yes.
It's not happening.
He's got a rocking chair in there. It has not been used in 2 months.
No, it has.
It has not been used in 2 months.
I sit on it. So. Yeah. No.
You don't have to sit in there anymore. So we're gonna buy another rocking chair. I have to spend more money to buy another rocking chair. That
kids love their little rocking chairs. Rocking chairs are not that much. I will buy it. I don't really care.
You heard it from her.
You heard it from me. No, you know, Matt, don't even play. You know, if I say I'm going to buy it, one day you're going to walk in there and I'm getting a rocking chair delivered. Like, don't underestimate a pregnant woman who wants to get ish done. Like, it'll be done. I built one day I wanted Royce's toddler bed done. Like, I did it myself. I built it myself. Like, don't even. Someone said, I'm scared about
this. I think that he doesn't need a rocking chair anymore. We're going to have 2 rocking chairs. It doesn't make sense.
Dear Heart's Life said, only felt sick when brushing my teeth. I made the mistake of brushing my tongue and then threw up 3 times in the sink after that.
I can't hear this.
Wait, someone asked me. Oh, Natasha Walthor said, what advice can you give my niece? This is her first child. Oh my God.
Be nice to her husband.
That is not my advice.
Be nice to your husband.
You survive with your husband. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what advice? just try to enjoy the pregnancy as best as you can. I don't know what kind of pregnancy your niece is having, but just try, even if you are sick. I mean, it is all for good reason. I kept trying to remind myself of that too. Like, I know you're sick, but it's good. It means like the baby's good. Like you are still pregnant. Like it would give me my reminders that I needed. And just enjoy like the whole journey leading up to the baby too. Like if she does have a partner or husband, like really like realize that your life is going to change, and maybe like go on, like we did like a lot of little date nights and like went out like drives and like went out in the car and like just really enjoyed it. Like a lot of Florida trips. Like we enjoyed our life a lot before Royce came. And yeah, but then when they come, just embrace everything that comes with it. And I think the best advice for your niece too is like, don't put pressure on yourself. Like if you want to breastfeed or try it, but don't go into the hospital saying, I need to breastfeed. Like, this is the only thing I need to do. Like, just have all expectations open. Like maybe I'll be able to, but maybe I won't. And that's okay too. Putting way less pressure on yourself and better expectations really helps things just come as they need to, and like be what they're meant to be. That's what I'm trying to say. So I would have to say that. And I also have to say, I love the book Beautiful Chaos by Jessica Yurtledge, I think. And she's a poet, and she has the most, I swear, every single poem that she wrote makes me bawl my eyes out about parenthood. It's about a husband and wife. It's about a boy mom. There's some girl mom poems in there. There's just children growing up. There's children starting school. It's like a poem for every single phase that you're going through. I think there's like pregnancy poems in there.
Awesome.
So that is a great gift to get your niece as well, because that book has like changed my life, and it's like put me into so much perspective when I'm raising Royce. And it just shows you how little you really have with them. And it really changes the way you act with them and the way you enjoy your time with them. And I would recommend that book to your niece. It's called Beautiful Chaos by Jessica Yurtledge. I got it on Amazon, so you should be able to find it on there. Yeah, Angela Harding says, my doctor always said if you're sick, that's good. It means the hormones are strong and makes for a strong, healthy pregnancy. I absolutely agree. And says each child needs their own rocking chair. My children have their childhood rocking chair.
Oh, that's cute.
The thing. And guys, Royce is so cute. Like he will sit in his room. If he doesn't nap, he'll have like quiet time, and he'll get his books and he will sit on that rocking chair. Like, and we still rock him on it. Like our parents come and rock him on it.
I've never seen that happen in 2 months.
Also, when he had the stomach bug, you were away for that. I had to deal with him with the stomach bug. And we did not sleep that night. And I literally slept on that rocking chair. So I think
Alexa's trying to make a case for the rocking chair. But
there's already a case.
You know how I feel.
There's not really need for a case. It's staying. Trisha said, do you have any themes in mind for the nursery? Royce's was so adorable. So if you guys haven't seen Royce's original nursery, it is on my YouTube channel as well. It's called like Royce's Nursery Reveal.
I love that nursery.
It was so cute. It was like perfect for our condo, perfect for that room. Oh my God, super cute white furniture. He had the round crib. We did Winnie the Pooh, very light, very whimsical, like the blues, the pastels. It was like amazing. Here in his little toddler room now, Royce has like animal themed. So we did like little animal pictures from Pottery Barn. He has like a little animal basket, like a giraffe weight like basket. A big giraffe in his room. Like, so he has like all animals now.
Oh, I love that.
And then in this baby's room, I think I'm going to do teddy bears, but like classic, like elegant, like the browns, the neutrals, like kind of like what me and Matt are wearing right now. Like a lot of these shades, browns, like golds, things like that, like a lot of neutrals. Because I just find that so cute for a baby. But you guys know I love to decorate. So literally when this baby turns 1 or 2, I'm going to be redoing that room again. So.
What was so hard with Royce is we have that round crib that we're using for Royce. That was from his original bedroom, right? So we're using that for the new baby.
Yeah.
But Royce grew so quickly that round crib, like he grew out of it like within a year. It was crazy. His little legs got so tall. So we're going to see what's going to happen with this one.
Yes. And like we would watch him on the monitor and like literally he was like extending like past the crib. We're like, okay, he needs like a new crib. It's like unbelievable. So that round crib everyone loves and we love it. And we are using all of Royce's old furniture for this new baby. However, that crib is tough because it's not very longevity. You don't get a lot of longevity out of it, but we technically are because we're using it for 2 babies. Yeah. So we're getting what we paid for, really.
I think I don't know. I just like him. But you don't think about that. Like when we saw it, we didn't think like, oh, the kid, like we didn't expect him to be so tall and to like grow out of it so quickly.
No, we didn't. We really thought we were going to at least have like 2 years in there. But
I'll tell you, that crib was also awesome because in our condo, we were able to put it in the middle of the room. So like it saved a lot of room for us. Like we had more wall space for more dressers, for more everything that we needed. So with that,
yeah, this bedroom's a little bit different. I don't think the round crib is going to work in the middle. It's just not set up the way that, like, even like the doorway it's like off to the side. It's just not a good setup for like a crib being in the middle, but that's okay because we're going to still make it cute.
You know what I just realized?
Yeah, Von V says, "Oh, teddy bears are gonna be so adorable."
Back in the day, when I was a kid, my mother, instead of having like the crib against the wall like we do now in today's time, my mother had it like a bed, like it was like in the middle of the freaking room. Was that like an old school thing to do? Was yours like that too?
No, mine was against the wall.
Like my mother had like a twin bed.
Imagine that.
She had okay, so like if the crib is like this, right? It's this shape. My mother had like, let's say this is the wall. Instead of having the crib like this up against the wall, she had it like this extending to the middle of the room.
Yeah, no, we had against the wall.
Now I'm thinking like that's so dumb. Like I wonder why the hell they did it that way.
Black Island goes love that round crib.
I don't know if that was like a thing back in the day too. Like she treated it like a twin bed. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Natasha said, "Thank you, Alexa and Matt, for the advice. I will pass it on." She says he kicks a lot, so we can't wait until he gets here. Oh my God. Cute. Congratulations to your whole family. That is amazing. It's so exciting. And Barbara Vega goes, "I love the giraffe basket. I remember Royce's nursery reveal." Yes, so I kind of like based off of his new room, like that giraffe basket. And then Matt and I actually at Mohegan Sun always saw this big like giraffe, like a life-size giraffe. We're like, we need that for Royce's room. So excuse me. It's like really, really cute. Nicole goes, "My mother kitty corners everything." Black Island Girl says kitty corner. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. That crib kind of would be kitty corner, but I want a rocking chair. I want a rocking chair.
Oh, Jesus. No, I like it the way we have it, but anyway.
I like the way we have it too. And then Shirley says, "When is the baby due?" March. But I'm going to talk about that. My original due date was the 24th, but I'm going to get into all that nitty gritty when we keep doing the bump dates. So love you guys. I am so excited that we started the bump dates again. Sorry, we're a little bit low energy today.
Oh my God,
Royce today. I'm just going to say it, like Royce kicked our ass today. Like kicked our ass. We went to the pumpkin patch. Who knew you could be kicked? Your ass can be kicked at the pumpkin patch, but it can be. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Know that if you missed anything, this is going to stay on my page. And then I will be back next week. I need to get into like my groove. I mean, I feel like even like my last bump dates were kind of like all over the place. I would just, whenever I could jump on, I would jump on. This time's going to be a little bit tough because I have Royce. So I'm thinking middle of the week, maybe like Tuesdays or Wednesdays for bump dates. So you guys can comment and let me know what is the best day to tune in, best day and time. But if you miss it, that's okay because it stays on my page. So thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in for week 16. Oh my God, I have to show the bump.
Oh, what the hell are you doing? You didn't show the bump?
That's what I did every single time last pregnancy. Lanta. Okay, one more thing. We're going to show the bump. Okay, so yeah.
Wow, that really looks, and you're not extending that?
No, it's not possible to extend. I could probably.
Whoa.
Look when I suck in, it's still there. Woo! So my I started showing very early on.
Yeah, you did.
And they say that that's normal for the second, but my bump is very big. I'm actually very concerned and I'm very scared for the rest of the pregnancy because I'm already very sore.
You should stop off the bump dates with showing the bump. Like
I know, I don't know. I used to show them kind of at the end or I would forget actually and people would remind me. So anyways, so yeah, Vodvi says, "Oh, such a cute bump. Thank you for sharing." Catherine said, "Oh, so cute." Edna says, "Cute little bump." It's not little, believe me, not for 16 weeks. And the Black Island Girl goes, "You look great, Alexa. Normal showing early second time around." I truly believe your body knows what it's doing, and that's why you kind of show early, kind of knows what to do, where to go. And Ann says twins. Nope, no twins.
If it is, I wish we'd be all done.
We would pretty much be done because we do want 3 kids. So I might have one more pregnancy, one more round of bump dates after this. But let's just get through these.
Let's see how this goes.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you on social media. You know where you can find me and Matt on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I have a lot more videos to come and another bump date next week. So just stay tuned and I will let you guys know all the information. Have a great weekend.